All right, dear ones, day 19. And I'm just coming right on this. Today's message highlights the ancestors. Very strong presence. So this message may be non-linear because the energy is really strong. So I'll do my best to get through it. Okay, let me remember what's all coming through. It's coming through really, really fast. Remember who you are was the first thing I heard as I went into this message. So this has come out in several readings. And there's a call to watch The Lion King. For some of you, if this resonates, take what resonates. I intuitively feel like I'm getting many different ancestor messages, but the basis and the foundation is to connect with the ancestors, and there's different messages. So again, take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, so some of you are called to watch Lion King. There's some activation, some messages there, particularly remember who you are is the phrase that I'm continuing to hear, not only in this message, but previous messages. I also heard Day of the Dead. So what about the Day of the Dead? And I'm channeling you all, so bear with me. Day of the Dead, ancestors, what do you want them to know? To honor. A ritual to honor. So to do something. I know Day of the Dead is a Hispanic cultural day of recognition for passed on loved ones. And so there's a call to honor the ancestors, to if you're not in practice, right, to start doing something, right, and to do what resonates, but in some way honor your ancestors is what is coming through. They are wanting you to acknowledge them. You know, this could be as simple as putting up a picture of them in your house and having like maybe their favorite trinket out, making a space and just having their trinket out, right? Like it doesn't have to get super ritualistic, but some sort of acknowledgement is what they are asking. Okay. And so this message also has two cards I pulled from my ancestor deck. Nature spirits, elves, fairies, rock formations is the sub headings on those, and it'll be up in the reading, of course. Connect with past loved ones. Sense, feel, reconnect. So some of you, mediumship is coming through, and I'll start with this card. Some of you are mediums, or well, and I'm gonna say and some of you have been feeling their presence. So don't ignore this, right? The feeling that there is a presence around you is true, right? It's almost like someone is thinking about a loved one, or they're like, oh, that's strange, right? And you're just writing it off as like this particular grandmother keeps coming up into your mind, or like things that you're seeing around you, you know, whether you're traveling at a grocery store or wherever you are, you know, functioning in your daily life, there are feelings of a particular loved one that is coming to you in various different ways, but you're not you're you're getting the hunches, you're getting the hints, but you're discrediting it as like, oh, maybe I'm tripping, you know? Um, but your ancestors want you to know you're not. They're trying to get your attention. Um, so hone into that. For some of you, for the ones whose mediumship through this ascension energy, right? It's what I'll refer to it as we're going towards Lionsgate. The energetics of this portal that is different from previous years is that it is much more potent, right? We are in a time, in a threshold of no going back. And so for many of you, this will be an unlocking of gifts that maybe you've had a hint that you have, or maybe even the ancestors, the people before you have this message for. So for some of you, this will be a generational gift that is unlocking. So it will be for you, like maybe a grandmother, and maybe this gift has skipped generations. Not even necessarily that it's mediumship, right? What's coming is that there are gifts that are in your lineage that are awakening in you, and maybe it skipped your mother, your father, your grandmothers. Maybe it's several generations um, that it's skipped, right? And so, but there's something there, whether there's proof, whether there is research for you to do, like genealogy for you to study. If you're getting the nudge to start working with your genealogy and researching your genealogy, this is happening for a reason. Follow it. Start studying it. Start looking into it. There is a connection that you are to bring forth for generational healing, for activations of gifts, for your purpose, for many different reasons for many of you, but it connects you to your ancestors and it is necessary. All right. And so I'll move on to nature spirits. For some of you, right, this gift, this connection also flows not only through your ancestors, but also connects you with nature, right? So to say, and I mean that there are ancestors before you that were, the gift has to do with a connection with nature in a more potent way, right? Because I say this way because we are all nature, whether we acknowledge it or not. We are all nature. We are nature, right? And most of us live in a space where we're disconnected quite a bit from it. But for some of you whom this message is for, your connection to nature, there's something there that is specific to you that that is activating, that you are to bring forward, right? So there's a special connection to nature that you have and that the people before you also had, right? And so you'll discover on this journey, should you choose and decide to take this journey, that the ancestors before you had it, right? Like you don't know it now, but you will discover through your connection back to nature that, oh, granddad also, oh, that's why such and such did X, Y, and Z. That's why they went to the mountains. That's why they were up in the cabin. That's why, right? It's something along the lines of discovering your connection to your ancestors through nature and vice versa. Your connection to your ancestors brings you into nature. It's like it's a twofold. I'm going to say water is highlighted here, right? As an element that is strongly wanting to come out. There is a connection to water. I'm seeing this waterfall. There's another day where water was highlighted. I don't remember which day it was. If you're following along, maybe go back and see that message with the water. I was mentioning baptism. I think that was the numerology. Was that numerology? Yeah, I think it was the numerology and offerings day. Go back to that video. I don't remember which day it was. So there's something in that reading for you there. So again, I'll repeat that message of baptism. Baptism keeps coming through here. And also, like there's a gift with water, a gift, a connection, a special connection. You have some sort of like water magic or water gift that you are to bring forward. And so, I mean, I'll leave it there. That'll be for you to discover. Feel free to comment if any of this resonates on any of the days. I would love to see that these messages are connecting, are awakening, resonating. There we go. Resonating with you. So, with that said, that is it for today.